regardless of who's wrong. Expression of rights left to be proved and provoked and protected by bearing arms of harm for the love and not knowing how to actually feel for the victims and loved ones. Waking up in the morning, past every piece itself, without wanting to be seen, a course of horror and heard in the same place at a different time, with the schedule to be told later than sooner than the dark lunar rises to perspective of higher heights and low tides to receive, magically turn rain to life cyber, shower hope for longevity to prepare drought for the harvest with nutrients only necessarily depend upon other survival skills to be placed on the scale for weight. Time won't spoil these secrets, won't fish upon too much consumption. The mercury that keeps it retro, renovate most, only told apart. Like apartments, metropolitan areas, only the grids, grinds, determination, divine standard, united within the census. Extension to egos, lies, proteins, and food like charts that's not been revised. Proof eaten by agro, corporates, the sodas, they're not expensive lies, only been barely making wages that are tough to wedge out of tight crack fields, neighborhoods hold. Hood niggas can't get way for the downfall. Currents and only rivers going to the save for only a slave. Institutions to rap bars without a genre with a flag or solidarity to soldered our welded parts together. Still stand strong like steel seals. Confidence in the product not gonna be wrong. Mislabeled, misled, pen and paper to write on. This was in the air now is used to tempers flares there. Music playing out loud with the stereotypes you're the type to always have something to say. Less to feel how you numb behind chests and treasures found off that map. We found to find the coordinates to coordinate the starlight. Dark like segregation, only saturated for the melody of those rhymes. Melancholy enough to been in the hole since they came out of. Only looking for sea level to find. Walk tall in the world of stories the giants played by. Only to find free, no change, donate to family. White from the eyes to find an amnesty. Vision, power, foresight. Fiction, only numbers tell truth. Forget to forgive, only find it by any means meaning ways and misleading or tour guides. Only entertaining to the trained, inner to be tamed. Tempers with high points, painting, panting, territory to give security for your gridlock. I am worn, back to accommodate with the ones and accomplishments. Only to compiling the knowledge of the children and hope how they're affected when effects will be fed. Only eventually with time events to the architecture, the timeline, the orders define, outlines, time frames, and memory to insert within the walls built to hang on the calendar, digital world where numbers don't lie. On the schedule to face the facts that were insimple for the factories, only to be fine, face value, bargain, shopping, passing, only ways of sales, only final. Fine resolutions resonate with what you're an amount of customers with the version of already's rich. I am planning pioneers fast enough to perceive moral integral business. This jurisdiction is only thirsty for the fraternity. Penetrated only to swipe stab. You can be convicted, only commentate on the words and stumble over. Periodically you can find the signs of undergarments in the hands and chest. Those only finding some suitable, only to hate you or respect the circle. The numbers not adding up, eating the pie without patience, only discerning the wait for. This could be taken away at any moment. Get it while you can. These are the moments that we reach for.
Trying to be good, but I'm done. No way, just kidding, I'm not. 'Cause I still have that feeling of water above my knees. It's cool and refreshing.
There's a place where we gotta start at some place position. There's a place where we gotta start. There's a place where we gotta start at some place position. Whose place is this? There's a place where we gotta start. There's a place where we gotta start.
There's a place where we gotta start.
There's a place where we gotta start at some place position. Whose place is this? Whose position to tell you what to do in the place that you belong? Where can that be? All that I can. All that I can tell you is one possibility. Tell you is one possibility. Only one obstacle is a positive. Must not be defeated. Must not be defeated by self. Only one influence. My health. Only led by one thing. My mind. One place.
meet silky wrists revealing insides but wouldn't express buckling. Needs for chance, salvation to be a different kind of God, learning toward forward motion like locomotives and multiple corporations away from the cliff that tempt tips of toes separating like serpent skin but peeling. Radiation and generation for the generations break eye sockets, drain lack of vision. Empty time banks to be replenished for the life savings, afterlife insurance guaranteed to the silent serenades like lift songs synchronized like souls of salvation, fire dancing. Fingers and eyelashes sing, snaps with eyes closed, plucking heartstrings and waiting for the reverberation. She's guiding through the valleys, dark stores, toil, mountain pugs, tall, dim, dirty tones, turn, earth returning, only swaying lunacy, only finding severity. These must be life jackets, only one moon to be found at a time, only giving tree and remembrance, only belly less Buddha, learning language divided with simplicity. Gentle, only competitors can give cheeks, blush, brushes, cracks and smiles, flower language, only perfume, stench by the deep past, and only clenched fear reveals fists in the air like unfettered, yet you can fly like wings on the feet. Greek gods left speeches, of course, behind stone exteriors. Mercury witness birthing, rebirthing, presenting fortunes like silver stringing constellations above. Bedhead captivated with the bond of truth. You can forget and you only can remember one life at a time instead of many chorus sung by the hood. Sister sacred, only probing for one man to be cold for so long. Born blood symbolism, only lost under fallen angels. Concentrate with linear limits and like stars cross dots balls for souls standing behind one someplace of your own. Craft is distracted by the time shadows of life on the wall. States, entertainments, only shades, increased glasses thick enough for the tight girls to be fit and tongue-tied by expectations. Of course, manipulation, manufactured and doled out for doll faces, foundations crumbling a mismatch. Rush to inspection, objections, only weeping mothers everywhere cry. Babies only running mascara, watch fleeting, fading. Hesitate only closet wardrobes to find words and TVs and mouthpieces crunched on spirits and Cheetos, and only calculating cunning caterers only to hungry citizens. This more lessons in that I can remember, hungry for distractions and blaming victims captivized by the capital punishment. Only vodka and Kellogg's rewards cooked, only premeditated enemies, only perfect force. Slumber deep, seed must be. Plato smells good, maybe ancient rhymes delivers more. Babies in spiritual hobbit lands, tongue sticky for the lack of this is what my depression is. Deprivations. This is depending on how I look at my outlook, look at my insides, saying I might look at myself.
I'm so terrified of all the things I love.
Sacred like soaked surfaces. Scratches with birthmarks as identification, greeted by generous thuds and steaming soil, which blue moons bear witness to the baskets by wind, creatures native of relations of revelations forged and fuckery walking the earth. Treadmills, tipping points, each sharp upturns in universal dialects that angels are free to reveal wings from heaven on earth. As it is and shall be, taking time to pause. Only sharp U-turns and universal ways of finding ourselves in the same place. To walk past, of course, yourself is only a distraction to those who believe the outcome is something more than perception. Losing the question in my way to find myself back into the notes that I was reading. So I'll keep reading, my heart's reading mine. Don't start telling me that who is really in charge here. Who's the boss? Tony Dancer. I am A man who had a wife but couldn't help but fronts is hard to bear, even the experience of felt. For the victimization, the greed, lack of direction is the only reason why I keep talking. What's left to lose, what's lost in. Rightfully denied, told you I know not to. Production scenes with support systems, foundations sink on countertops with offers without water stability is only what you're able to know, even if you are able to describe the lack of action. Seeing blindsided preference, preferably. They can be excuses, executions. X and Y's and chromosomes, questions lead past now into the past, and never mind advertisements of add-ons and subliminal caretakers that will fool your health into believing the position is only positive enough to deny the systems that don't walk them into the walls. Apollo trust accounts that pour into the table of contents, finding only one contestant. This must be the massive burning books. This is releasing the nerds who needs the burning. Another opportunity opposing drives and promises and only accounts for one ability to add to another consumer owner. Understanding accounting savings and only overdrafts that are only to be executed. Unaware of the thought that being sure to let that look in the mirror, feeling a broken glass and unfamiliar common ground. Power walk any given day, generosity. This thought sun without a shine to warm heart, body, and temperature. These differences only climate. These temporary half perm crosshairs that condition like balance in the winds. Redundancy, occupancy. Tenants, rights, wrongs, express, compress. This must be shatter, hope, science. Lies you don't teach, learn you. If you can remember what been told, not in vain. Eat yourself to be involved in outcomes and coming in and out, squatting where, eat, prayed for, appearing hungry, change, need to be stealing. Beliefs right in front of walking, newspaper ode, propositions, propaganda proposed, maybe problem provided proof of progress, produce, production, progress, pronouncing support for supplements, sustained love, no lacking, only what's the bad taste of the pride, flossing the weed, only full of anxiety, sobs, carbonating, sobriety, only making the little drinking game, but still debasing no conscience and sliding to regrets. There's only one way to find home again, only add the address, finding zip codes and body languages, traps and transsexual behavior, us only to be called serious enough for orientation to comments without commitment or communication. These vices are essential elements, and only you can find yourself inside of managing business. Only visions can bring you heart closer to details, only finding lazy chasing inevitable reality. The district of agenda, I am born in the sentence on capital punishments meant to plunder less of the pound, deep finding